So, I might be a little biased, but here's a game that is relevant to many of my interests. So, it's called Antigraviator, like gravy, like you put gravy on your mashed potatoes. Okay, so it's a bit of Wipeout, a bit of F-Zero, and it's got a custom developer-made Vinesauce vehicle. I've been sitting on this one for a while because I just didn't remember about it, and also I kind of got a little bit like sidetracked with a million other games. But they actually put a Vinesauce vehicle in the game. I don't know if I'm gonna like this game, but we're gonna find out. You know, what if they made a Vinesauce vehicle and then I hate the game? Oof. Anyway, welcome to the stream. We're doing an early stream today because I am taking the night off because Friday night is a night to oh wait, no, it's a night to mope. No, I'm gonna be going out tonight and enjoying a Friday. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I mean, it should be interesting. We're gonna do Antigraviator for a little bit. I'm gonna keep calling it that by accident. And then Mario Party. So, like I said, I don't know if this game is any good. I've never played it. And I'm hoping it's good because I like F-Zero, I like fast racing things. And, well, it looks cool. So you get prize money for racing. I'm gonna use... oh, well, let's see. Hang on a minute. We got the hanger. So it seems like you can upgrade a number of different things. You can upgrade wings. And you can buy a couple different things here. You got transmission. And then you have plating. I guess that's armor. Alright, so there's a couple things you can do. There's different skins. I can tell you how to get the Vinesauce skin. At the end of this stream, or a little bit later, there's a code. So if you play this game and you want the Vinesauce skin, I can give you the code. Actually, I'll do that for you right now. Hang on. What emote keeps showing up as a red X? That's weird. May I ask who Earl is? His name is Earl Yacht. And he's, the guy that streams when Vinny streams early. So the code is in the chat, if you want to. It's Vinesauce 111 22222 33333. Yeah. So, if you want a free skin, there it is. Alright, campaign. Okay, so activate trap card and boost. This is where Anakin fought Obi-Wan. Try to achieve an optimal balance of volume. And,
Get ready.
okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
I turned off motion blur, which is the death of streaming. Oh, okay. Okay. Hang on. I feel like I'm missing controls. Oh, I see, okay. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. How do I drift? I want to do a Tokyo drift. Okay, I know how to change camera angles. Reminds me of that fast RMX game that I played a while back. I think L allows you to lean into the turns a little bit, so it's similar to F-Zero. You don't have the same, like, lean potential, but... What the fuck? It's pretty fucking fast. It's too fast. Remember when I said I was good at F-Zero GX for like 4 months? Yeah, those skills are all gone. Let's see. Maybe I can bring this one home. Pretty good controlling game though so far. I don't hate the way it controls, I'm just not good at it. Like if you just lean into turns, you know, you can do micro adjustments. If you hold L, you can get bigger adjustments. But still not that substantial. I think I might have to hit the brakes. Fire, please! Okay, so I'm in first, we're on the third. I like that the display is on your vehicle. That's a nice touch. I don't know how many boosts I have, though. Like, that's... I don't know if it's like F-Zero, where your health is tied to the boost. Oh, I see, it's the dots. It's the dots on the left. And it's not tied to your health, as far as I can tell. I like this lava environment. Good first level. Yeah, it's cool so far. It's pretty cool. I feel like I'm still missing a controller too, but we'll get there. No, this isn't for Switch. I glanced over at chat, which was a mistake, but, I don't want to die. There we go. Yeah, no, this isn't for Switch as far as I can tell. It's, this is a Steam version. This is more Wipeout than F-Zero, and I am okay with that. Vengo Canyon, that's my name! I am Vengo. The game is on sale right now? I would imagine so. They have a DLC that came out. That's how I remembered I even had this game. They, I got an automated email saying that their DLC was available.
3, 2, 1, go!
So... which I don't have. And I might never play this beyond this one stream. But I do like to check out new games from time to time and see if they're any good. And again, you know, I get... if you could see some of my emails, I get games of every genre multiple times over. I have people named Pobler emailing me about their game they made, you know, over the past year, and I'm like, ah, this isn't my type of game. You know, as nice as Pobler is, there are so many games that I turn down or don't respond to because I just have no interest in them. A lot of them are like RPG Maker games. Some of them are really professional looking. I even get codes for Switch games frequently. And for a little while there, when I first got my Switch, I was like, whatever game it is, I don't care. I want it on the Switch. And now I'm just not activating them. I'm not requesting the keys for them. I don't care. There's just too many games. I can't, like, focus anymore. So, while I appreciate Pobler and his attempts to get me to play Bedroom Quest 14, it's... usually I kind of pick and choose the stuff that I end up playing, which is more stuff that's relevant to my interests, such as this. It helps that they made a Vinesauce skin, but shh, don't tell anyone. There we go. I think the guys that made Fast RMX are making another game. I don't know if they announced it yet. They said they were going to announce it, And I keep hoping Nintendo's just gonna give them F-Zero and like a bunch of team members and a budget and just have other people do the cutscenes. Also, this does have an online mode, and no, I cannot read the chat right now. There are some games that make it way too difficult to read the chat, this being one of them. Fucker. First place! Drifter's Paradise. Yes! Steering throttle. Okay, I know those controls. I like the way this looks.
Get ready.
Definitely not Mute City.
2, 1, go.
Oh shit, you can do barrel rolls with the right stick. Why would you ever need to do barrel rolls? I don't know, but I love it. Fine. That reminds me of quite a bit of F-Zero. I don't know if it's like an attack or what, but... How come your mom lets you have a barrel roll? I don't know how to set a trap. I don't know what they are. Also, again, the turning, I'm not sure if I'm doing it wrong, but I'm having a tough time figuring that part out. Maybe you have to collect a full amount, and then you can set a trap now. No one in chat seems to know. Alright, never mind. Let's just keep boosting. Did you know that the word ween is in Halloween? That's enough. That's enough discussion for today. That's enough idle chit-chat. Oh, I got a meat in the mail today at my P.O. box, and it's one of the ones, it's two of the ones I showed on stream during the art segment. I will show you. I have to take a picture, but I will do that during the BRB. They're really fucking quality. They're really high quality meats. This is like the best Italian deli you've ever been to. You know, you get the prosciutto, you get the gabagool, you get anything you want. High quality meats. There's a deli that I go to from time to time that has really good, it's like, you know, Italian family owns it. I don't go there all the time because their coffee is usually cold by the time I wake up and not good. So that's really the only thing, and there's no parking. But anyway, family place, kind of famous, you know, a lot of people go there because they have really good like macaroni salad and all that stuff. And this is like a family of people named Mario, I think it's Mario. I don't think the most recent guy is Mario, but for like 90 years, it was like Mario, then Mario, then Mario, and then like another guy who's not named Mario. But anyway, family business, really good food, really nice people.
First place.
And they have really good sandwiches that are like $5. Blue marble. What the fuck? I named one of my songs that because I needed a name. And I just pulled it out of my ass in like 3 minutes. That's on the Another Light demos thing. It's weird. Anyway, yeah, so... What was the point? They have good meats. There's Mario's. Fuck.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Someone just said, what's the point to any of this? I know, right? Like, seriously. I think the point was that they just have good food. Oh, blue marble, as in, like, Earth. Like, they have, like, good meat. And food. And stuff. Oh, I know why. They have pictures of Tony Soprano. Like, in the place. For no reason. It's like pictures of the Marios, pictures of a different, like, family member, a bunch of pictures of, like, you know, old places. New York City when it was, like, you know, in the 40s. And then, like, 3 pictures or a couple pictures of Tony Soprano just there prominently. I'm like, oh, okay. And it's not like, you know, James Gandolfini was in the deli and they took pictures with him. They just really like the Sopranos. Someone said, how much sandwich do you get for $5? Well, they're simple. It's like chicken cutlet sandwich with, you know, sauce. And you might get, like, a cheesesteak. You get a lot of sandwich. It's not a bullshit sandwich. It's just, like, 8 of their sandwiches are $5. It's like their dollar menu. So they're simple. It's nothing too complicated. But it's... Oh my god, everyone died! But, the one I got was $8. Oh wait, no, I don't think everyone died. Did I just cross the finish line? Maybe everyone did die. Traps are located on specific spots along the track and indicated on the timeline at the top of your screen. You have won the league and you unlock the next league and you won credits. Use B for trap. Okay, yeah, it wasn't working. I guess I hadn't picked one up. Anyway. Yeah, they have good stuff there. There's one sandwich that they have that's like $12, and it just has everything on it. It's like everything. It's too much. Okay, I'm drinking like cold coffee. And I don't want that, so I need water now. Okay, got water. Water acquired. Vinny, will you check out Starlink next week? I've read impressions of the game, and it seems like it's going to be a pretty good game. I think it's going to end up being a 7 to 8 out of 10 game. Whether or not I buy it and check it out, I'm not sure. But it seems a lot more interesting than I first gave it credit for, and it turns out you can just buy the game and not have to buy a single toy. Ever. That makes me much more interested.
Yeah, Venom class. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, these are expensive. Wait, this one costs nothing. Viper Trails. Oh, that leads to the DLC. Just got like a Steam overlay.
Yeah.
I could buy one of these. Acceleration or handling. I could use the handling. Okay, so air brake is LT. So if I let go of the throttle and use the air brake, I might be able to turn quicker. You got rear view, you got change view, I know, barrel roll, steering. Okay, so it's not an overly complex game to play. I was just not sure how to get the best steering. Now I think I know what I'm doing. I will check out the online, but not right this second. You can do an extended. Oh, regular leagues and extended leagues, I see. Okay. So we did novice, we're gonna do rookie. Some interesting neon stages. Another game I almost played today. Verlet Swing, whatever. I played it on a Sunday stream a while back, and it was like Vaporwave Swinging. It was Vaporwave Spider-Man. And I really enjoyed it, actually. That was a surprise. It was like 5 levels or so. I loved it. It's out. It's got 100 levels. And I think I'm gonna stream some of it. I almost did today. So that will be a future stream. Yeah, you kind of have to brake a little bit if you want to make really tight turns. Also, those blue things represent where the traps are. You can pick them up. I still don't see them on the level itself. Oh no, that's someone that used one. Those boxes. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about some of these turns. The air brake works to a degree. I think I'm just trying to play this like F-Zero GX too much. So guess who had dreams about Silent Hill 2 last night? Or should I say nightmares? Nothing crazy, but I was kind of in a weird dream about a foggy gray town. With really bad acting. But it was endearingly bad acting. Oh, I see. I guess I used it. Okay, yeah, the turning, it's kind of like, an F-Zero you have to brake too every now and then, especially in the higher, classes of speed. In this game, you don't have to brake, you can still get like a pretty decent angle on your turn. But I feel like, this level's really tight. Also, if this is what an indie developer could do, could you imagine what a new F-Zero would look like? From like a AAA company, like Sega, taking it over again. Sega did an awesome job with F-Zero. They did so fucking good. Nintendo and Sega need to collaborate more often. They could do some great shit. Like, Nintendo is good quality control for the most part. Also, Sega, don't deprive me of Monkey Ball. You've already taken away from me for all these years. Third place.
ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, okay. Get one of them boosts if you do the timing just right. Yeah, the barrel roll kind of helps you lean into stuff a little bit. It's not amazing. What is this check shit? I love the lighting, like the mood of each level. But you know I'm really into neon. Available. Trigger. Yeah, this is a pretty competent fast game. And again, I've had this sitting in my inventory since, like, July. Oops. Oops, all marshmallows. Didn't they have a cereal that it was just all marshmallows and none of the oats or whatever the fuck it was? Oops, diabetes. Well, you know, I mean, cereal is a part of a balanced breakfast, honey, so you can eat it. Wow, cookies for breakfast. They should just do Hershey Kiss cereal, and it's just like Hershey Kisses, and you just put milk over it. That's it. It's just chocolate. Just eating chocolate for breakfast. I have a stomach ache. Well, maybe you should stop being a fucking asshole. Stop being a little baby about it and eat your cereal. Mom, I don't want any more chocolate. And the mother. Oh, okay. The mother, like, glances an evil grin at the camera. Very evil grin. It's like, yes, good. Yes, good. No more chocolate. It worked. A month straight of chocolate. Death race mode.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
You got some chirps? How bad? Really bad? Is chat just complaining, or what's going on here? Very bad? I think I might need to, oh great, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. It's pretty obvious I have to do something about this. Maybe I have to change the audio codec. You know, the thing that fixed chirps in the past, that's still enabled, so I don't know why suddenly we're getting so many chirps again. I mean, I'm open to suggestions if anyone knows what the fuck is going on, because this is getting really annoying. No, I mean, I know it was just one chirp, but it happens almost every stream now. Ow. Obviously, I can't read the suggestions now. I'm a little busy. I'm not superhuman to the point where I could do a racing game this fast and read the chat at the same time. I'm usually able to just kind of see if the chat explodes. And when I see a chirp explosion, you know, from the corner of my eye, like, then I know. Bill has been eliminated. Speaking of Bill has been eliminated, Bill Trinin's probably not very happy. Nintendo released a video on their YouTube channel of the October update for their online service. And it got like 8,000 dislikes, so they took it offline and then re-uploaded it. And then it got even more dislikes. 9.2k dislikes. Trust me, I'm not the only one that's being hard on Nintendo's online service. They did release something strange stealthily. It was the Legend of Zelda Special Edition, and it's the original Zelda. And you start with all items, and all of the bushes are burned down, so all the secrets are visible. I don't know why. It's like baby mode. Baby mode Legend of Zelda. I don't know why this exists. I wonder if I can barrel roll into the fucking character. This is a death race. No, I mean, it's free. It's not like you have to pay for it. If you have the online service, you just get it as part of the streaming service. It just makes me want an official randomizer for The Legend of Zelda even more. Like, they just modified the ROM and put it on the fucking NES streaming service, and they're like, hey, here you go. Well, it's not free, but it's part of the package. The $20 a year package or whatever. But I don't really get it. I don't know why it's there. I mean, it's cool, but it maybe it's the start of Nintendo trying to release like different versions. I'd be really okay with that. I would love if they did like randomizer or a Mario 3 with some extra levels or something. I don't know. One left. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. So, I told you, I like weapon racers better, like Extreme G. F-Zero gets a pass because you can, like, fucking knock other players out of the level very easily. It's great. But I like, you know, I like the racing games that have weapons. This, you know, kind of has them. A little bit. It's not quite Extreme G, but it's cool. I just don't know how much I like this death race mode because it just goes on forever and ever and ever. I mean, maybe I had to be more proactive, but it's kind of hard. Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck you. I thought it was just survive. Oh, I still won. Michael's Bay? Okay, how many explosions are going to be on this level?
Get ready. 3,
It's a nice looking level.
1, go.
You never really get a chance to appreciate the visuals of all these like futuristic racing games. You kind of just have to focus on the road. But these are some of the nicest looking games. This, Fast RMX, F-Zero, maybe not Wipeout. I haven't played a Wipeout since PS1, but they usually have really cool... Oh! Extreme G had some cool backgrounds too, even for a GameCube game and N64. I didn't realize Richard Nixon was announcing for racing games these days. Tricky Dick. There's a movie called Dick that was on HBO when I was a kid. And I remember watching it, thinking it was going to be like a softcore porn. But it never turned into that because it was just a movie about Richard Nixon. It was like a comedy movie. Like, Kirsten Dunst was in it. And it was like the downfall of Richard Nixon just totally by accident because a couple of teenage girls got into the White House and just stumbled their way upon evidence. And they took Dick down without even trying. It was a fucking comedy movie about Richard Nixon. It was a really weird movie. I think I liked it. I don't remember. But yeah, Google Dick. Don't actually do that. Google Kirsten Dunst's Dick. No, don't do that either. Google Richard Nixon movie Dick. No, fuck. Don't Google any of this. Just I don't know. How do you Google something like this without ruining your search history and then getting recommended Dick all the time? Kind of get into a zone when you play this game. So different modes have different rules. Like, you can't permanently die in this mode, I don't think. You just respawn. So pure mode, you know, they mixed it up a little bit. You get like deathmatch mode, pure mode. I like that. The campaign isn't all just like do the race and win. There's like a little bit more to it than that. Did I just flip that guy off? You slowly recharge.
Second place.
Yeah, this one you slowly recharge over time. Am I overall the winner? I guess so. I guess even with my second and third places, I still got first overall. Cool. Yeah, I think I like this game. I'm glad I switched to the better handling, though, because that That made a difference. Which joystick are you using? Wait, joystick? The Xbox One controller? Like the mini, Xbox One Mini, which I've been using for a lot of things. I used it for Silent Hill last night. Okay, never mind. You ready to see me get my ass handed to me? In some languages, people use the word joystick instead of controller. Ah, gotcha. I thought they literally meant which, like, joystick from back in the day are you using? Like an Atari joystick. What brand of pedals are you using? You know the mouse is not a foot pedal, right? You guys are aware that you're supposed to use the mouse with your hands and not your feet, like a car. Only 5 people are playing this right now? Okay, well, never mind. Alright, let's do another campaign. It's a lot of campaigns. Look at all this shit. Look at all this shit. Oh, I see. Okay, so it actually actively tells you to do your barrel rolls. Nevamale pass.
Get ready.
And I just want to, like, explore the futuristic worlds that these racing games have in them. That's why I'm saying, like, an F-Zero bounty hunting game where Captain Falcon is like a superhero bounty hunter. You know, not hunting for Metroids, but like other, like, bad superhero dudes. Where you can race, you can also drive your Blue Falcon in an open world. And you can explore, like, Mute City and all these places from the F-Zero game. And then you have, like, you know, a gun, like a pistol. Like, it would just be pistols. It wouldn't be, like, rifles or anything crazy. Just different types of pistols, which is a viable thing to do. But you're Captain fucking Falcon. So your kicks and your punches are the most valuable asset you have. You're very powerful. You can Falcon kick and punch your way to victory. But the pistol would be good for a couple things. Maybe it could stun. Maybe the pistol, you know, get a couple ranged attacks in before they close in. But yeah, an open world F-Zero Captain Falcon bounty hunter game with lots of lore. It would be like Cyberpunk Captain Falcon edition. And I know this is incredibly ambitious and would take many, many, many years to develop with a skilled team. But that's the F-Zero game I want. And you know what? You could do races for money. You could do some story races because, you know, some of the dudes challenge you and Captain Falcon has honor. And he wants to accept the races so he can, like, you know, he does the race. And then some of the bad guys accept defeat because they're honorable. Some of them don't because they're assholes, and then Captain Falcon has to fucking kill them. But mostly you use the Blue Falcon to get around to various locations, and then eventually you get that ship that's in Smash. I don't know what it's called, but, you know, it's like a spaceship, and you use that to go to, like, the moon or whatever. And instead of getting different vehicles, you just upgrade the Blue Falcon. You buy parts for it. I've been talking about this game for years, and it doesn't exist. But I want it to exist so bad.
Available. Player trapped.
This game is no joke. And again, once you start like getting the feel of it, getting into it, there's like a zen. I remember the zen. This was the F-Zero zen. Love it. Vinny, you're gonna play Spyro when it comes out. Well, I don't have nostalgia for Spyro.
3, 2, 1, go.
But there is a chance. A little birdie told me that I might get a PS4 key for it. Like I said, sometimes my YouTube network just gets keys. Like a publisher will go to them... Shit. A publisher will go to them and be like, hey, we have 10 Spyro keys. Who wants it? Like on your team. And they'll contact me and be like, Vin, do you want a key for Call of Duty Black Ops 4? And I say no, but then VDub logs onto my computer and says yes. So now I have a fucking copy of Call of Duty Black Ops 4 on the PC, and I don't know what to do with it, because fucking VDub wanted to come over and use my computer, but I'm not letting him. It's like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, there's a chance I might get a Spyro key. If I do, I'll stream it. I can't promise I'll stream it to completion. You know, like when I played Crash Bandicoot, I streamed it once. And it was good. And then I played it on my own, and it was very difficult, and I wanted to die, so I stopped. But I would come back to it. It was a good enough game that I would definitely play it again. Spyro, like I said, I never played, other than corrupting it and like playing a demo. And I like it, but I don't have the nostalgia for it. So maybe, I don't know if it'll hold up for the remake, like for a newcomer, but I'm interested, if only to hear the Stuart Copeland soundtrack, because Stu is one of my favorite people on this planet, so I might have to. How is VDub? I don't remember his storyline. I mean, I don't remember what he's been up to. I think he escaped the spider room. I think he went back to the Merchant Marines. And I died. 4th place. It's okay, I'm still in 1st. The soundtrack is redone, but you can switch to the original track, so you will be able to hear the original Copeland tracks. Thank you, Akuma. Thank you. That's good to know.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, fuck, wrong button. Vinny, did you hear that the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 patch for the disc, there's a day 1 patch that's 50 gigabytes? Fucking excuse me? You mean to tell me that's not the size of the whole game? That's the size of the patch? Like... What did they do? Like, I wonder if the game is just the original Call of Duty. Like, it's Call of Duty 1 just as a placeholder. But then they have to patch it into Black Ops 4, and that's where the 50 gigabytes comes from. I actually have never really played Call of Duty Black Ops. Like I said, the last Call of Duty game I played was Modern Warfare 2. I liked it. VDub played Black Ops a little bit. But it was one of those things where I kind of got bored of the series before Black Ops, and it's, you know, people love it. People hold it to like a very high standard, like, oh, Black Ops is the best Call of Duty. And I'm like, alright, I'm sure it is, I don't know. I guess I played a little bit of it. But now that I have it, I might check it out. You know, I said this before, I don't hate on Call of Duty just because it's popular. I hate on it because it comes out once a year. And because it's bland and it's the same shit. I like the shooting. I mean, I played the World War II one. I played through the whole campaign because I find the setting to be relevant to my interests. I've said that a lot today. And it was good. It was fine. It was a rooty-tooty shooty game with, like, cool weapons that I enjoy. I don't think Black Ops has the same... I'm, like, not really into Space Marine Call of Duty very much. But Vinny, I thought you said Modern Warfare 2 was the last one you played. Oh yeah, you're right. I fucked up. I'm sorry. Call of Duty World War 2 I played last year. Before that it was Modern Warfare 2. And I've given this speech many times, but this is more for the newer viewers, I guess.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ow. The thing I didn't like, the story stuff and the characters just fell so flat for me with World War II. It was like so generic. Like, take every World War II movie of the past 20 years, put them together, and like kind of dull them down even more, and you have Call of Duty World War II. And then it was like a lot of the same kind of like, stay behind cover! And then shoot like 40 guys! And then, okay, advance! Explosion! Here's a tank segment with bad controls. Advance! So it's kind of samey, but there were some good moments. I liked a lot of it, which is kind of, I mean, that's kind of shocking for someone who can be kind of cynical about these sorts of games. So anyway, Black Ops, yeah, I have it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Like I said, maybe V-Dub will come over. We'll do a little something. But even if he does come over, you know what it's gonna be like. Man, there's a lot of lag. You know, he's just gonna complain about lag. Sometimes, though, you just need to shoot. Oh, God, I'm really eating the walls. Oh, here's a little piece of information. Marble It Up. Every song on that soundtrack is in the copyright system. So I'd like to let you know that my Marble It Up video, the full stream of the first time I streamed it, has, like, 12 copyright claims on it. It's still viewable, thank God. I just wanted you to be aware of that. This is a thing that you can do now. I'm not gonna complain. It's still viewable. I'm happy. As long as it's not blocked worldwide like some of my other videos. That's cool.
First place.
That means no one can claim money? No. It's all copyrighted by the same place. So all the money goes to the one person. Yeah, they did a good job. They figured it out. They gamed the system. Or They legit figured out the system without having gamed it. I want to recommend a video, by the way. If you watched my, Stage 9 video, the Star Trek thing that got, claimed, there's a video... What the hell channel was it? Shit. No, it was like computer something. Computer Stage 9. Star Trek. A dude did a really good video explaining CBS taking it down and how they did it. And I can't... Oh, man. Yeah, I checked my history. It's on the Full Sauce channel, and I'm streaming to the main channel, so I can't switch channels and check the history. It was computer something or other, and he did a good video explaining what CBS did and how it was scummy what they did, but he knew the full, like, details of it, like, how, like, technically they were able to do it. Again, if you want the code for the Vinesauce skin, check the chat. I'm gonna paste it. You go to edit at the bottom right, and you go to unlock code, and then you enter this code. So, it's free. It's just there. The devs were Vinesauce fans. So I've been told. I think that's pretty cool. And, you know, I like the look of it, too. It's just got, like, a cool feel. It's, like, dark shroom themed. It's awesome. It's free real estate. Computing Forever. Thank you, Skinny Survivor. The name of the video is Computing Forever. CBS Paramount vaporizes another fan-made Star Trek project. It's a good video. It's 20 minutes, and it goes into detail about what CBS's policy is and how it's changed over the years, and like how they said they were going to be okay with fan projects, but apparently not this one. So it got me kind of angry, but I think it's something that I needed to see. I'm going to do one more campaign, and then I'm going to switch to Mario Party. I've been doing this about an hour. I like this game a lot. For people who miss F-Zero, this isn't a bad option. I mean, you can kind of see that just by watching it. Like, it's not a bullshit game. There's polish on this. There's a level of quality here. Some nice variety of maps. Visually different. It's good. You got windmills. That reminds me of Extreme G. Oh my god, those rocks suck. Also, the trap system is interesting. It uses level hazards a lot of times, and you can't get a trap if you're in first place. Ah! Oh! Stop! Oh, fuck you! Don't like that very much. Fucking hell. Oh, usually when I check out a new game that I'm not planning on streaming, like, the whole thing, I usually go for, like, an hour. Depending on the game. Hour to 2 hours. I feel like an hour is a good look at a game. It gives you a chance to get into it a little bit. Figure it out. See if you like it. It's not always the case. Some games have very slow starts. Some games you don't unlock a majority of the mechanics or even get past the fucking tutorial in an hour. That underwater game I played last night was about an hour before I had to go. I wanted to go to bed. But it was a good hour. It's a damn good hour. Putting the acceleration buttons on the shoulder buttons, on the shoulder buttons is kind of a cool idea. You feel like you're actually shifting. Like when you're going from the air brake to acceleration, there's like a cool rhythm that starts to happen. I don't really know how to explain it, but I wasn't sure if I liked it at first, but I do. It's good. And then all the face buttons are available for everything else. Ow. First place. Oh, thank you, Black Hole. Black Hole says I asked the Marble It Up devs about the soundtrack copyright issues, and they said that they would check it out, they would fix it. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy to provide a screenshot to them. It's like 12 claims in a row. It's crazy. But they don't need to fix it. I'll live. You know what I mean? I'm not looking at countdown mode. I really don't want to like inconvenience anyone. Vinny, can you turn the FOV up? I don't think you can. I know you want fucking master FOV! I'd probably have to go through the main menu to do that. But there is, and again, I know people get sick of the YouTube discussion, but I just want to mention one more thing. There is a downside to having the soundtrack of your game claimed. There are YouTubers that will no longer cover Nintendo games for that reason. Where, you know, if they make a video, it's just gonna get claimed, and so why bother? That's how it's been seen over the years. So, if you have like an indie game where you feel like, you know, as a streamer or a YouTuber, you might be able to, like, put out a video and make a couple bucks from it. If you find out that it's claimed, you might not want to play that game. So, I mean, I don't care, because I loved it, and I'm happy that people enjoyed it. And again, I'm a streamer, primarily. The YouTube stuff is, like, secondary for me at the moment. So, I'm good. But for smaller people, or even bigger people that are just like, no, I won't do that. It can be an issue. I can see how it will be a problem. Whoa, holy fuck. That got me. I was like, where am I? Am I in the sky? Thought I was about to fall off. Yeah, Bill. Do you need permission from Nintendo to upload a VOD where you play their games? No, you don't need permission. They just, 9 times out of 10, their system, their automated system claims it so that they get the money for it. So that's why a lot of YouTubers just gave up playing Nintendo games. I mean, there's plenty, because the Switch especially is doing a good job. But, no, if you want to make money, you have to be a part of their, like, ambassador program, which basically you sign your soul over to them so that, you can make a couple bucks from their games. And, sometimes they send you a game a little early, but you can't, like, do a lot. They send you, like, a list of guidelines, which I read, and it's pretty limiting. And I think if you're in their ambassador program, you can't have anything other than Nintendo games on your channel. It's something weird like that. I don't know if they've changed it over the years. And I know there's 2 programs. Like, there's an ambassador program, and then there's another one that's not as restrictive. I mean, it really is up a hill backwards with Nintendo. They're like Sisyphus, you know? They're carrying up that boulder, and then it drops down, and then they have to carry it up again, and they have to rebuild the goodwill that they've made, and then they get successful, then they shoot themselves in the foot, and then they do something stupid, and then their community gets mad. It's like a never-ending cycle with them. But you don't need permission. They just, you know, they just take it. I mean, I am a good person to ask about this stuff, I'll be honest. I've had every possible thing happen to my channel. You name it. I've been in touch with lawyers, I've been in touch with major developers, with major publishers, I've been in touch with people that took my video down because, they didn't like that I said bad things about their game. You know, you name it, it's happened to me. I've had great success, I've had a plateau, I've had some failure, you name it. Yahoo! Give me your soul! Yeah. Indie devs are usually really eager to have people play their games, so they're very careful about, you know, copyright stuff, and also they send out keys like they're going out of style. But I believe for Switch keys, you actually have to pay a fee. Like, so say if you're an indie developer, you want 100 Switch keys for your game, I think you have to pay a little bit of money, and there's a limited amount. Steam keys, I think, are unlimited and free, but Switch keys are limited. That's been my experience. I think it's like that with all the consoles, but I don't know for sure. I don't have that insight. So we go 8, right? Okay. So now, it's probably in my best interest to let this dude overtake me a bit so I can use the traps on them.
Available. Player.
Or that could happen. That's fine. I get it now. The game mode didn't make a whole lot of sense to me at first, but now I get it. Vinny, how's this as a spiritual successor to F-Zero? Do you like it? I think it's similar to F-Zero. Kind of has a little bit of Wipeout in it. More Wipeout in a lot of ways. It reminds me of that fast racing RMX game quite a bit, and I do like it a lot. I think if you're really into, like, futuristic fast racers, this is a good one. I like this better than Fast RMX, to be honest. Fast RMX was cool, but, you know, like, there was less to think about. I don't know, like, the, you know, different game modes in this. The, trap system is cool. I like the way it plays. So, yeah. I'm glad that people are still making games like this. Futuristic racing shit. I love it. I like fast games with hover vehicles. I may not get most of the racing games that people like. I may not, like, understand why they do that. But I do like me some futuristic racing. On a side note, I finally got my Vinesauce charity shit today. So for anyone who's still waiting, be a little bit more patient because I just got my shit. And like, you know, I'm like the guy. So yeah. The guy. Yeah, like the guy. Like Jacob at Onage and I like talk on like, you know, like we call each other business related, you know, for like the merch. But even with that connection, it still took me like 3 months to get my shit. Good, good, good. Pretty like high quality stuff too. I like the plushies. I think next year though, I'm gonna have a talk with them. I'm gonna be like, listen guys, I love your service. I love your merch. If we do the charity stream again with you guys, we need to figure something out. I think it's fine to be patient for a little while, but I think they're severely understaffed for this kind of thing. And I just don't think, I think this is the biggest operation they've ever had to deal with. Our charity stream this past year. Also, I'm really, really sucking, aren't I? This is not good. Oof. I'm hoping my previous victories will carry me to... Yep, final first place. Alright. Still got first overall. Someone in chat says, I think the issue was largely due to waiting for the magazine. And they weren't shipping other parts of the orders separately. Yeah, that was a big problem because there were so many moving pieces. There was a magazine, there's pins, there's a plushie. That if you ordered like a bunch of things, you were gonna have problems. I agree. That was I think the main issue that people experienced. But I like it. It's good stuff. It's just, it took a long time. Maybe less items next year? Yeah, maybe. Char, if you don't get your order in like another week or two, definitely email them. And then give it like a little bit more time. If you guys don't get your orders by November, then I think it's time to start emailing and like social media and figuring shit out. And I'll help. I will help. Vinny, my wife and I really like the snow globe. Is there any chance of more seasonal holiday items? Honestly, I think we could do more holiday items, but the snow globes did not sell, like at all. A little bit. They sold okay. I actually kind of shit on them when I was promoting them, but I'm not a salesman. I thought it was a cool item. I have one. I like it, but it was a loss. Yeah, I know, meme, but it didn't do well, so I don't know. Maybe we'll do more socks or something like that, so. Alright, can I just say, again, this game is cool. You know, as an F-Zero fan, we don't have a lot of stuff like this. And Walrus Core here did a good job. So, pretty good. I might end up streaming more campaign. How much campaign is left? Let's see. One silver, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's another full stream. That's like a 2-hour stream. So maybe I'll do more. If I'm looking to do something, I'm looking to do some fast. I'll come back to it. I'll do the rest of the campaign. It's good. Worth an hour and a half of my time, for sure. Alright, so continuing the tonal whiplash from yesterday's streams, from Silent Hill and Narcosis, we're going to be doing from fast, crazy, futuristic racing to baby minigames with bright, colorful visuals. Stick around. Be right back.